So here you're given a graph, and what you want to be able to do is to write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. Now you'll recall from lesson number 9 that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where the m is always your slope and the b is always your y-intercept. So to write it in this format, you have to have two things, the m and the b. Now finding the m is easy because you use slope formula, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. All you need is 2 points to be able to do that, and when you notice, you have 2 points already indicated on this graph, point 1 and point 2. Now, let's say the points weren't indicated. It does not matter which 2 points you use as long as you use 2 points on that line. All right, so my first point here is -4, +1. And my second point is -2, -1. It does not matter which one you plug in as x1, y1 or x2, y2, as long as you plug it in. Now, I typically move from left to right, but you do not have to go in that particular order. So if I plug in, I would have, take my y's, -1 minus +1 divided by -2 minus -4. All right, -1 minus -1 is -2. -2 minus -4, oh, notice 2 negatives equals a positive. So -2 plus 4 is +2. Divide those and you get -1. So my slope here is -1. Let's plug in y equals -1x plus, still looking for this b right here. What's going to go there? Well, remember the b is the y-intercept. By definition, the y-intercept is the place on the graph that the graph touches, or the line touches, the y-axis. So this point is where it touches the y-axis. This point, 1, 2, 3. So my b is -3. Let's rewrite this equation. Y equals -1x minus 3. All right. Please keep in mind that you do not have to write the 1. You could also write y equals -x minus 3. It is assumed that because you don't see a number there, that is -1. Okay. Now let's try this again. I'm going to give you another graph, and we're going to do this one together once again, just to make sure you understand exactly what's going on here. So here we have a graph, and we want to write it in slope-intercept form once again. Slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. All right, so we're looking for the m, and we're looking for the b. So I have my 2 points, which have already been indicated for me. I have point 1, which is at my origin, 0, 0. And we have point 2 here, which is 2, +1. So we're going to plug into the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. I move from left to right, so my y is 1 minus 0 divided by 2 minus 0. All right. 1 minus 0 is 1. 2 minus 0 is 2. So my slope in this case is 1 over 2. Now you still have to find the b, the y-intercept. Notice one of our points, that was our y-intercept right here, 0. The y-intercept is 0 because it intersected at the origin. So when I plug into this formula, the m is going to be 1/2, the b is going to be 0, so our equation is y equals 1 over 2x plus 0. Now in this case, do you have to write the 0? You know you don't. So all you have to write is y equals 1 over 2x. If you were asked on a test or quiz from this equation, what is the y-intercept? Even though you don't see a number there, it is assumed that there is a plus 0 there. All right? So y equals 1 over 2x, where the slope is 1 over 2 and the y-intercept is 0. For additional examples, please refer back to the textbook, Lesson 11.